7 things God cannot do. 7 things God cannot do. Now, number 1 on the list is that God cannot sin. He's too big. He's too glorious to sin. He can never sin. You can find that as a Bible reference in the book of 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 13. Now, number 2 on my list is God cannot cease to exist. God cannot cease to exist. He called himself into being, and he cannot cease to exist no matter anything that happens. Now you can find the Bible reference in that one at Deuteronomy chapter 32 from verse 39 to 40. Now, number 3 is that God cannot lie. He's too big to lie. He's a glorious God. Why will he lie? He's never afraid of anything, because everything, both good and evil, bows before him. So he cannot lie. You understand? Now you can find that reference in the book of Titus chapter 1 verse 2. Now, number 4 on my list is that God cannot fail to save the faithful. God cannot fail to save the faithful. Once you are faithful to him, once you serve him faithfully, he will always show up in times of need in his children's life. Now you can find that in the book of Joel chapter 2 verse 32. Read that and be consoled. Now, number 5 is that God cannot be second to anything. God can never be second to anything, because he said, I am that I am. He is the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega. So he can never be second to anything, no matter what. You can find that in the book of Exodus chapter 20 verse 3, and it shall be well with you. Now, number 16 that God cannot do is God cannot change. God cannot change, no matter the situation, no matter the conflict, no matter the peace, no matter anything. He cannot change. That is why his words must surely come to pass. Now, number 7, as the last, is that God cannot limit himself to human reason or logic. He is too big. He is too in the infinite that he can limit himself to human reason or reasoning or logic. That is why he says, your thinking is different from mine. He knows the thought he has for you are of good. You understand? So what you might be thinking is different from what he's thinking. What you're thinking is always different from what he's thinking. That is why no matter how you find yourself in a worst situation, thinking that he has abandoned you, at the end of the tunnel, if you have faith, you will see light. There must surely be a way out for you. Because why? God is too faithful. He cannot leave his children to die in sin. He cannot give them the temptations that they cannot bear. That is why he said, no matter how the temptation is, there will always be an opening for you, for an escape for you. So these are the 7 things that God cannot do. There are more, but these are 7 major things that God cannot do. So I would like you to hold this firm and run with it on your race of faith, and it shall be well with you in the mighty name of Jesus. My name is Chuka Okone, and if this is your first time for visiting my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button to be receiving notifications whenever I drop videos on dream interpretations and spirituality tips. If you're an old member, the Lord bless you, the Lord encourage you, the Lord cause your ways to be favorable to him and men. And it shall be well with you in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you once again for visiting my channel. See you in the next video. Bye for now.